most of the time I'm busy fishing and giving you tips on fishing, but a very important tip that I have to tell you has to do with the power source for a boat that's rigged up like the one we've been using this week. I learned a long time ago that when it comes to using batteries in a boat, it's very important to isolate your power source. What I mean by that is, in this boat I have one dedicated cranking battery that starts the engine, and in this particular case it's a 200 horsepower motor which requires a strong charge to start it, and then right beside it I have a deep cycle battery that's designed to power my electronics like my electric downriggers, my sonar, and then I have deep cycle batteries that I have at the front of the boat that are designed to power the electric trolling motor. Unlike a deep cycle battery, if you could look at the inside of this cranking battery, you would find that the lead plates are actually porous, which work together with the acid to provide strong, sporadic current spikes when they're needed to turn over a large engine. Some of the newer engines require a starting battery that has high capacity charges to get them started. So it's very important before you buy your next cranking battery for your boat, consult your local dealer to make sure you get the right battery. It doesn't look like a big fish, just keep the pressure on him. We've got Sam Tuma here, and Sam has been actually low-key on this trip because he's been the dock hand, he's a guide, he was actually operating the camera boat, and we had a chance to fish with him this morning, and we were doing some trolling, and he's got the first fish on, and it looks like it's a small muskie. What I'm going to do is put it in neutral, and I'm going to get my tailing glove on. Now you've got a believer on there, right?
Yeah, fire tiger.
Yeah, just take your time. Fish is right on top. You know, a lot of the smaller muskies will come airborne out of the water. Just keep the pressure and slowly bring him in. He's not fought out, and he's got that hook there. So what you want to do, you don't want to go back and forth. I see a lot of guys going like this back and forth. That puts water reverse over its gills. It's better if you just go like this from side to side. And you'll see in a minute here, he's probably going to take off because he's a little guy, and we didn't fight him too hard, and we're using the right gear. He wants to go. What a gorgeous fish, even a little guy. Come on. I usually wait till they actually swim out of my hands. Beautiful fish. And there he goes. You know, when you're fishing here, you can get muskies that are upwards of 40 and 50 pounds. And really, trolling is the best way to locate them. And sometimes you get incidental catches of very large pike and also nice walleyes of like over 25 inches, right up to like 30, 32, 33 inches. So it's not lazy man's fishing. It's actually a good way to cover some of the deeper structure breaks and fishing around all these reefs and islands that are here at Eagle Lake. Sam, you did good. High five. Thanks. You actually got the fish instead of just guide us.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Okay, I'm going to get out a little bit further. We're in 28 feet and then we'll put our lures down again.
All right.
Canadian Sport Fishing has been brought to you by Rapala Premium Fishing Gear, crafted from experience. Yamaha on the water. This is my Yamaha. What kind of Yamaha are you? Dickies, a legend in work since 1922. Lucky Strike. More fish fight with a Lucky Strike.
Now, you know, on this particular boat, we actually have a Piranha unit. Very affordable, very compact. You can see here that we're just coming by a point. We came up from 20 feet to 11, and we had all kinds of bait fish on the bottom. Some of these vertical lines that you see could be a little bit of interference. This is probably a little bit of a weed patch because it's right on the bottom. But what I like about this unit is it's very compact, it's very simple. Actually, this is bait fish again. So we're cranking here looking for muskie, but a lot of times you get a variety of fish that move into these areas, especially if it's windy. Smaller game fish like smallmouth bass and pike, and of course that attracts the muskie. So I'm hopeful that around this point we're going to see some action, but this is a great unit and you can also make it portable.